Gotcha! I got a picture of you. Hee hee. Let's see. Oh, look at you, little nerd. Welcome in, everybody. It is time for some more Manderville. And I'm in Chibi model today because I've kind of missed it. I miss this model. I don't get to use it that often. I thought of Final Fantasy, you know, it's the model, it's the game I use the most with this model. Since it's mouse and keyboard. And most other things I play nowadays are controller somehow. It's a chibi model it is. I've missed it. I need to do an art stream again. So I can use this model with tablet. Hold on. Cause like, I still haven't gotten to use the tablet form of this model. I need to do an art stream again. Whee! There we go. Are we ready for some more Mandervilles? Some more Manderville funnies? Hee hee ha ha. Hold on, let me check something. Okay, it is. I did forget where the quest was for a while. Suya, what suspiciously auspicious timing. I was just thinking of you, and suddenly you appear. As I'm sure you recall, Master Poo-Poo claimed his purpose in coming to our world was to search for a missing comrade. Which is, of course, merely a cover for his true objective, laying the groundwork for a full-scale invasion. You know, I don't think that's what Poo-Poo's here for. But I doubted him before, and he actually turned out to be right, so I'm willing to listen out a little bit. Maybe. But I understand the skeptical masses will demand proof of this sinister operation. Thus did I decide to bide my time, keep my eyes open, and let things play out. And no sooner had I resolved to do so when I received word concerning the inspector. It seems they've made progress in tracking down our alien friend's friend. This could be my chance. I say my chance, but I can hardly stand against this cosmic conspiracy alone. You are coming along, yes? I wouldn't dream of letting you investigate Poo-Poo by yourself. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna let you. Then let's be on our way. We're headed to Palakistan, and we don't want to miss even the smallest development. Alright, well, here we go. When you sent me that Picto question, Matt, I was like, finally! Somebody wants to know about Picto stuff! I've been waiting for this day! I get to share Picto knowledge! Even though I don't even play Picto and Savage anymore, I have to play Summoner because the fights are too fast. Alright, lock a stand, he said? I feel because I have the same with some of the other classes, yeah. My loyal associates, come to admire the spectacle and inspection, have you? As well you should. Look, Master Poo-Poo, Suya has come to help. Thank you, Suya, you're too kind. Oh, he's so cute. What? No more poo-pooing? It was no great chore to master your tongue. The grammar and syntax is relatively simplistic. Oh. Such a terrifying intellect. What hope do we have to prevail against it? Ahem, so how do you narrow down the search for this particular area exactly? Why, my tried and true inspector sense, my dear fellow. All the perceptible and imperceptible signs pointed me in this direction, although they did neglect to include a precise location. For that, we must rely on another tried and true inspecting technique. Interrogation. Spread out, everyone, and question the locals on any poo-poo-shaped sightings. Look how he runs! I can't get over it. It's so cute. Oh, and there goes the stalker. Now that you mention it, I did see something like that in the west of the Shroud. Might have mistaken it for a small child if not for the way it moved. Sort of a furtive scamper? Creepy. Oh. Oh yes, I spotted just such an odd little creature in the jungle on my way back from the city markets. Only it wasn't alone. It was in the company of a rather unusual gentleman. Sickly pale he was, and radiating an unpleasant smell. I felt obliged to keep my distance. Sickly pale. So yeah, have your investigations borne fruit? Mine own carefully crafted queries placed an individual of Master Poo-Poo's proportions in the south of the Shroud. I think we got roughly the same thing. Oh no, to the west, your sources say. I asked around and there have been a few sightings in the jungle, somewhere to the north. We have sightings in the north, south, and west. Then that must mean Master Poo-Poo has more friends here than he realized. I am not that gregarious. I have precisely one friend on this world. Could it be doppelgangers? No, too simple, too obvious. It's more likely the same alien wandering the jungle, being spotted in different locations by different eyewitnesses. Which just means we need to— oh, I can't believe I'm suggesting this— split up and search the whole area. A fair proposition. Very well then. Oh, are we launching a search party? Godbert, why are you here? Father, have you been following me? Nothing of the sort. I was engaging in feats of physicality while my mind grappled with the mysteries of Mandervillian weapon forging, hoping to turn perspiration into inspiration, as it were. Yeah, okay, yeah. I kind of do the same thing. I walk while I think a lot. But I'm afraid the burning fields, wooded men are poor muses when compared to the stimulus a worthy opponent provides. Mayhaps if I join you and the indomitable Suya in your endeavor, then happenstance will deliver the challenge I require. I always have to fight something. So, yeah, hang around Godbert, you'll get in a fight eventually. You are continuing the case of the silent correspondent, yes? Have you need of an extra pair of eyes? As many as you can spare. I was about to assign teams to the search, as a matter of fact. The village sits in the Shroud's east, so let us divvy up the remaining direction, shall we? Nashu and I will head south. Suya and Master Poo-Poo to the west, if you please. DeLorean, you and my father have the north. Ahem, that's Delian? Also, Also, the Shroud of this Sagma is awfully big. How are we to keep in contact, much less coordinate our efforts? I had special pearl links made just for such an occasion. We can chatter in each other's ears as much as we like. Yay, more pearl links for people to bother me with. Are you mad? The Charlayans will listen on everything we're saying. Really? All the way out here? I shouldn't think their hearing is that good. But seeing as you mislike a link pearl so much, Lord Godbert can hold the one for your team. Link pearls. What tremendous foresight. Now, let us proceed with our investigation. When do I get to fight the lady? Because I accidentally found the fight that happens here. While looking— oh shit, I didn't read this thing. While looking at other stuff, and I want to know when I fight her. Alright, where are we going, Master Poo-Poo? Oh my god, look at them little legs! A river flowing right at our feet. Many stars have I visited in the cosmos, but precious few have such a bounty of water as this one. Your home is a rare treasure. Yeah. I see no trace of my comrade, but what of these black-furred beings? Are they friends of yours? Fellow people of Aetheris? What? Oh, those are a type of Sasquatch, by which I mean no. Not particularly friendly either. This is a greater variety of species here than I anticipated. I shall have to collect more samples. Let's keep moving. Master Poo-Poo, what do you mean by sample? Discuss the rocky outcrops. The rock formations on this island remind me of my home star. They have the same vibrant hues, the same stark beauty. If only. But never mind that. We have a friend to find. Can he no longer go home? Does he miss his home? What secrets do you hold, Master Poo? No sign of my friend here either. But these white-furred individuals, they are surely one of your civilized races, yes? No. Also not people. Mind the poop throwing. I find it difficult to tell the difference. One semi-intelligent life form is much as the same as another. Well, never mind. Moving on. And the line for civilization and intelligent life forms can be very thin. Octopi, man. I swear, they're about to form their own society in a couple hundred years. They're way too smart. I don't trust them. What is he doing? Is he's searching with his little antenna? Nothing. Not even a little burnt circle in the grass. The friend I'm looking for, we grew up together. We were always together. We even shared the same dream, to roam the great expanse of the cosmos. We worked hard and supported one another until we both had starships of our very own, and the universe was ours to explore. How fleeting that feeling of triumph. That is another tale entirely. I simply wish to express how dear this friend is to me. Hello? Is this thing on? This is Nashu. We think we may have found Poo-Poo's friend. Come to Perusa as quickly as you can. Oh. Yes, let's take my starship. It's fast. It's the fastest way. He's gonna kidnap me into his little UFO saucer. Meanwhile, at Perusa. Oh, hello, Godbert and Del. Ooh. Oh. Hail, dear comrade of Master Poo-Poo, we come in peace. Pray reveal yourself. That's the Mandragora. That is a squad of Mandragora. Wait, you're the Mandragoras. Ugh, I know that gentlemanly overlord's voice. Oh, it's the zombie crew. I think. Master Zombabrand! They said you were trapped in slumber, but I rejoice to see that is no longer the case. Yeah, it's a gentleman zombie. God, it's one of the Walking Dead! He's not wrong. Greetings, friends. I'm a proud member of the Gentle Deadman and disciple of Master Zombibrand. Is that an undead Mandragora? I want it. I want it as a minion. Look at it. Oh, good night? Good night, MJ? Man, what time is it for you that you're going to bed already? But good night. What brings you here to Thavnair in the company of Lenosha's infamous vegetable menace, no less? Allow me some few precious moments of your lifespan to explain. It was a time when the maggots in my skull grew restless and wriggly, tales of spoiled seedkin. No, it's just the nighttime where I am. Oh, are you just like saying hello in good night? Or like good evening? Ah, okay. Good evening is generally what people say. But hello, MJ. Welcome in. Hello, Mio, as well. Tales of spoiled seedkin terrorizing the region of Vajra reached our undead fraternity, and so on their behalf I traveled afar to recruit a rotten mandragora. Pikmins, I mean onions. After making his acquaintance, the festering fellow wished to introduce me to his brethren, who he assured me were no less rotten. Thus did I make next for Lenosho, that I might extend a fetid hand in friendship. When I arrived, however, I learned that one of their companions had been abducted by a strange flying vessel. What was a gentle dead man to do but aid in the search? I turned to the Thavnarian truth, the reliable bastion of supernatural rumor-mongering, and lo and behold, an alien craft matching the Seedkin's description had been spotted here on this isle. Needless to say, we embarked on our journey forthwith. Oh, a suspiciously pale and stinky guy. It was the dead guy. Ah, one of our faithful readers. I'm pleased to see that even in undeath, the hunger for truth is not wholly subsumed by the hunger for brains. So, we find ourselves in the case of the misappropriated Mandragora. This abductor will not evade my powers of discernment. Soon we'll need a case to carry all these cases. An abductor. I have a feeling we won't need to look far. Hi! He's abducting me! What, is there no room for me inside? Damn. Carry me like that. Pikmin, I was right. Oh my god. Ah, that may have been me. Gonna spit out another Mandragora. Oh my god, that poor Mandragora. He looks so upset. He's been in there for who knows how long. Forgive me for taking your friend. In my sample collecting frenzy, I must have mistaken him for an edible plant of some kind. Glad we got that figured out. Understandable. You would not be the first to confuse a Mandragora with a salad ingredient. The main thing is that he has returned to us unharmed and uneaten. All's well that ends well. Now, if you'll excuse us, we should be getting back to Thanalin. Rotting flesh and humidity is an unpleasant combination. Yeah. He needs to go, like, Korthus, where it's nice and cold, so his corpse doesn't rot. Oh, poor Master Poo Poo. My apologies, Master Poo Poo. We seem to have missed the mark this time, but I swear to you, I shall not rest until you are reunited with your comrade. I almost believed your keen expector sense to be a form of prognostication, but it really was just following your gut. And I'm afraid vague inspectorial feelings will only take us so far. We have an entire world to search, and for that we need, oh, I don't know, a veritable army of inspectors? An army of inspectors. Of course! I can simply clone a multitude of Hildebrands as I did before! Now, let's not do anything rash. Too late. He's already doing it. Did he spit out a clone or the real Hildebrand? More Hildebrand equals Matt losing his shit even more. Oh dear, the ship's matter duplication facility has been temperamental for a while, and now it's broken down completely. This clone is the last it will ever produce. Where'd it go? Oh, there he goes. Oh, you, sir, just ruined an ancient temple. Oh. Oh. Flatten. Oh wow, no, he genuinely flattened. That's actually rather impressive. Why is he so boxy? Yeah, he's like super low polygon. Huh? It's N64 Hildebrand? That's... Oh. Oh, wow. Hildecraft. True. I need to turn up the music. He lacks a bit of balance. My name is Brenda Hild. Inspector Brandahild? Why is he so blocky? The cloning process must have failed partway through. Allow me to euthanize this abnormality. Now, let's not do anything rash. Unlike my former replicas, this one is highly unlikely to be mistaken for me. And seeing as we were looking for extra helpers, I say we press this undefined fellow into service. Welcome to the team, Inspector Brandahild. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Wait. What happened to that piece? Why did it suddenly move? What happened? Oh god, where it happened. Wait, why is he just carrying it with him? Oh, well, I didn't want to tell him the chicken, but that's alright. Oh, another dull moment around the Manderville men. Yeah. Oh, did he fix it? The NPC lift for sure? Man, that's not even close to impressive to other stuff he's done. Assistance. Please, allow me to be of assistance. Wow, they really did just make a low polygon model. That must have been fun, actually. For the modelers. We made quite a mess of that temple room, but thanks to Father, it looks as good as new. Or would that be as good as old? In any event, I look forward to tackling the remainder of the case with my charming new contemporary. I am delighted to be part of it. Oh, look how shy he is. He really is very charming. An unexpected but invaluable addition to our ranks. With our numbers thus bolstered, I say we are ready once more to dive into the fray. Brandhild is confirmed as the new Final Fantasy character for the upcoming Smash Bros. Or else Riot, right? Good evening, Pip. Hello, welcome in. We are doing the Manderville quest in Final Fantasy. Very funny quest. Perhaps, but what of our strategy? We need a new approach. Ahem, if I may. Assuming Master Poo-Poo's acquaintance pilots a craft of similar design, then might we not instead attempt to locate the starship? Such a striking vessel will have drawn more attention to the comparatively tiny being in question. He has a point. The Truth receives a large number of reports from readers claiming to have observed unidentified flying objects. We could review said reports, those that meet the criteria of shiny, silver, and saucer-like, naturally, and then remove instances which we know to have been Master Poo-Poo. That should narrow things down considerably. Indeed, what a fantastic idea! Ah, haha, just the kind of brilliance one might expect of one's clone. I was about to make the very same suggestion. Aha. Well done, Inspector. Ah, ha. I hope I have not overstepped my bounds. I am but a shadow of the original, after all. I have a stack of back issues stored in the workroom I use in the city. Poo-Poo can help me sift through them and cross off the sightings that were definitely him. Shall we? Pikmin! I can finally hear them again! Yay! Hi, Saul! Welcome in! Oh, I was watching a video earlier today when I was just messing around. When I woke up, I was playing Open Sewer, a game I really like right now. And I was watching a video about Kefka, one of the villains from one of the Final Fantasy games. And as I was watching, I was like, hey, I recognize a lot of stuff that they're mentioning in 6. Like Doma, the War of the Magi, the Warring Triad. Like, there's a lot of stuff in there that I recognized. And Kefka, he's actually in this game too. And because I know Final Fantasy XIV is like the dumping ground of all like Final Fantasy content. But as he was talking about the villain, you know, he has to kind of explain the story and what's going on in 6. And as I was listening, I'm like, wow, this is actually really, really cool. This is really interesting. I kind of want to play 6 now. Because I want to see what this all does. 14 does well in honoring the past Final Fantasy entries. Oh yeah, Valley Garmonda was in 6 too. He's like the frozen Esper. There's some mess stuff, but yeah. Dorian has taken Master Poo-Poo to pursue his store of past publications. Let us enjoy a brief interlude until they return with the results of their investigation. We've finished going through all the back issues. If we discount the areas we know Poo-Poo to have visited, it turns out that there was only one other sighting of a flying saucer, in Garlemald. Wait, he's getting reports from Garlemald? What kind of network do you have, sir? The account itself was sent to me by an Imperial soldier named Numerius, who appears to be a loyal fan of the truth. You have a Garlean soldier who reads your stuff? Huh. I guess his little publication's more popular than I expected. All the way from the Empire? Your publication has an impressively wide readership. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Our audience has always been universal. After all, the desire to know the unknown transcends all borders and creeds. The saucer was spotted during the Imperial War of Succession. Beyond that, there were no meaningful details. Then we must visit this soldier fellow in Garlemald and wring from him the entire tale. I agree, this is our only lead and we've no choice but to follow up on it. To Camp Broken Glass. Oh, I also know Final Fantasy VI is the Final Fantasy where you can suplex a train. I do know that's a thing. Oh, there's the stalker. We gotta keep an eye out for him. I like spotting him wherever he is. Hi, buddy. What you doing? Stalking still? That's nice. Everyone present and accounted for? Ah, we appear to be missing Master Delian. Oh, he gets his name right. My apologies, but I had a hunch that I might save us some time. I spoke with contingent officers, you see, and our Numerius is on the roster of allied Imperial troops. That does certainly make things easier, and were they able to point you in the direction of this Numerius chap's posting? Yes. Numerius is currently with his unit, organizing the supply dump at Forum Patens. We should head over there and hope we can spare a few moments to talk. Ugh, the chill here seeps right into your bones. How are you all not shivering in that unseasonal attire? How? You're not wearing much better than us. Oh ho ho, a Manderville man on a mission feels neither heat nor cold. I'm not sure how one's frame of mind can overcome the reality of frostbite, but then again, reality always seems relative around the Mandervilles. That is true. Reality is relative with them. I wonder if Master Poo Poo feels hot and cold. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Turn up the background music a little. I'm actually probably gonna turn up the master volume a little. Generational bonding. Hello, is there a Numerius here? I am Delian, the editor-in-chief of the Thanarian Truth. I've come to follow up on your eyewitness account. Editor-in-chief himself? What an honor! I wish there was more to the story, but everything I know is in my submission. I have not left to tell. Unless you have something else to share. Didn't you say you saw the saucer as well? Oh, I did more than just see it. This was around the time when the fighting with Nerva's faction had escalated into all-out war, you understand. I'd been assigned to an anti-aircraft cannon and was actively surveying for enemies when the silver vessel flew into view. Some new kind of war machina, I presumed, so I opened fire and knocked it out of the sky. Oh shit. Presumed? You mean you never got a look at the wreckage? We were at war. I wasn't about to venture onto the battlefield to indulge my curiosity. It's probably still out there, somewhere. He murdered your friend! You're so not ready for the next step. Oh boy. We have to find that flying, or should I say, fallen, silvery saucer. Do you have an idea of where it crashed? Not an exact location, no. Oh, there's Stalker Guy. Then we'd best have the god's own luck. Garlemald's capital region encompasses malms and malms of icy wilderness. If I may, do you happen to remember the approximate speed and bearing of the saucer, and the position and firing angle of the cannon? More or less, I think. An artillerist without a head for numbers wouldn't be long for the profession. That should be sufficient, thank you. He's doing the math. He's doing the mental math. Wait, is he just sitting in midair? He is. Impressive. Everybody's like, oh. I have it. The starship impacted the Earth 1,360 yalms to the northeast of our current location. Give or take a few yalms. How in the seven hells did you arrive at that conclusion? Elementary algebra, my dear Delian. Assuming the craft belonging to Master Poo-Poo's comrade is of similar construction, determining its trajectory is trivial. My brilliant clone, ladies and gentlemen. I was about to offer the self-same conclusion, but once again, he has beaten me to the punch. Hooray for Inspector Brandehild! I have seemed to have stolen my progenitor's thunder. My apologies. What is this little pose? 1,360 or so yalms to the northeast of here. That improves the chances of our search from near hopeless to rather hopeful. Let's go and find this fallen saucer, shall we? Teehee ooh aha pose. There's the stalker, and then there's somebody else stalking us. Could it be the doctor guy or what's his fuck that was working with him? I can't remember his name. I'm pretty sure he got arrested, but didn't they break out? I don't recall. Alright, back on the wings we go. We get to listen to more Roses of May. Oh, sorry. I tabbed out for a second. Oh, I got my warrior to level 90, Matt. I got to level 90. I refused to touch it since, but I got it to 90. I don't want to do 100, because then I don't have any more bonus XP for my earring anymore. Half-buried pot. A pot. Half buried in the snow. Nothing alien to speak of. Thought Toad Dungeons so far have been very kind for tanking. Scorched metal plating. The scorched and twisted scrap of metal plating. A starship like Poo-Poo's could well have been reduced to a similar state were it hit by artillery rounds. Oh ho, what have you found there, Suya? An exterior panel! This is from my friend's starship, I am sure of it! Debris from the crash landing. I see no other pieces in the immediate vicinity, which means the vessel may have weathered the barrage and made good its escape. Another possibility is that your comrade recovered most of the wreckage, or some as yet unknown party did. You're saying someone may have made off with our cosmic visitors, saucer and all? I say, this is an altogether different kind of alien abduction. The alien is the one abducted. Has anyone seen Nashu? She was just here. Now that you mention it, where is my loyal assistant? Stalker guy! Help! You have to help! My beloved Miss Nashu has been kidnapped! Hey, he's coming in good for something. Some clad claiming to be an agent of Dr. Luque came and took her away! He told me to tell you, and I quote, if you want your precious companion returned alive, then Suya must present herself at the Tower of Babel, specifically the Magitech serving facility. Don't forget that part. The gall, the temerity, the audacity! My stalwart aide spirited away under my very nose! My apologies, but who are you? A close acquaintance of Nashu, I assume? Me? Oh no, I wish. I mean, I just happen to be passing through the snowfield. I'm a snowflake inspector, you see. No two alike and all that. Anyway, enough about me. You need to go and save Miss Nashu. At last, a chance to stretch my legs. Ah! He's naked. What say you, my son? Shall we get this rescue mission underway? Indeed we shall. I like if my character has her arms crossed, like, yeah. This just happens. I wonder if you're on Lalafell, would you even see your character in the background? They'd be, like, too short, wouldn't they? They left without us, even though this doctor fellow asked for you by name. Curious. Oh, combat instance. Let's go. I've collected what evidence remained of the crash, but solving this mystery will have to wait. The case of the abducted assistant calls. Let's go. Meanwhile, at the Tower of Babel. Wee hee hee. All shall fall before Subre Lugay. With this new and improved body, revenge will finally be mine. Supre Lugay? I don't know. Oh wow. You will release Nashu this instant. What are you two doing here? I specifically asked for the adventurer. Be gone before I unleash my fury prematurely. Oh ho ho, this promises to be a proper battle. I see no reason to trouble Suya. We tackle this menace as father and son, the Manderville men, together. Agreed. Bah, I'll not waste my appetite for vengeance on these side dishes. Hired thugs, time to earn your pay. You hired birds? Why did my ads manager just go blank? Oh ho, a little warm-up before the main event. Wait, do I fight as the Mandervilles? Get them! I fight as Godbert! I knew it! Role-playing. Experience what it is to be someone else. Okay, Rage of the Gentleman combo. Manderville drop kick. Potency to all nearby enemies. Move increase in a gentlemanly fashion. Okay. Alright, who wants to fight me first? All of you! Oh, okay. Why is he just dancing in the middle? He's the decoy. Your lackeys were found lacking. Come out and face your fate. Insolent worms, the sun will be the first to die. What is this impending dread? Oh. Move out of the way, LD. Oh! Oh no! Mommy! Daddy, if you could be so kind. Hold on, son! I'm coming! I'm coming! Destroy the missiles midair! Hold on, hold on! I'm getting him! Hold on. There we go. I like the Manderville speed thing. The Manderville sprint. You survived my missiles? Then enjoy some leftover war machina. Come on now, group up a little. Be so kind. Or not. An amusing diversion, but you'll need to do better than that. My war machina. If reasonable means fail, then unreasonable measures are called for. Oh? Stand back, Hildebrand. Let your old man handle this. Neutralize the missiles. How so? Oh, quick time event. Oh, that was easy. Is he rapidly sidestepping to take all the towers? My god. I love this man. You stopped them all by sidestepping? Very well, it seems I must crush you myself. Oh, finally decided to take us seriously, have you? Wow, he's fast. Alright, we're gonna do spins again? Negative. Wait, shit. I mean, I need close to far. Can't remember. Whoop. Either way. Keep dancing, Hildebrand. It's very helpful. Oh. You forced my hand. I'll bring this place down on your heads. Will he now? Where's my lit break? Come on. Yes! I get to limit break. Hmm? That was only a limit break 1, too. I'm pretty sure. Now's our chance. Are they each gonna throw them? Oh no. I'm impressed with Hildebrand being able to keep his grip. No! Back down they go. The Manderville men! Victorious again! Manderville, generational bonding overdrive. Hildebrand gonna come crashing down at any second, or is he just stuck there? Oh, there he is. Oh, they're both heads first into the floor. Ah, things seem to be well in hand. Hey, don't get ahead of yourself. Ha, ahead of yourself. Ha. There you are, my loathsome nemesis. I saved something special just for you. Snot rocket? Oh, he's doing the math again. When did that get in here? Ah, a shield. There you go. Let's not have a recreation of Horsefont, please. My character does not need that trauma coming back. Ooh. Get it, Godbert! Knock it out! Oh, I get to kick it! Ooh, cool! I wonder how that looks with the Wallopel. No! Very funny. Gee, why did you have to say that? Say what, Mio? Ah, that was a lovely nap. Oh, did someone build a Magitech servicing facility while I was asleep? Matt, I want to see you re-roll the cinematic. Nicely done, Inspector Brandahill. Once more, the clone has put the original to shame. Inspector, please, I am but a pale imitation of your ideal. Ha! I knew keeping company with the famous Surya would lead me to a worthy challenge, worthy of breaking a sweat at least. Good, you can take my fights for me. You've done all the work for me. You've done all the work for me. No. My Warrior of Light, at least, is like, thank God somebody else is taking the fight other than me. I can fucking relax. Work? This? Just but a playful skirmish compared to usual do-or-die dilemmas. That is true. I did quite literally defeat the death of the universe at one point. The villain is vanquished, and Nashu is returned to us safe and sound. I say we head back to Razatan to regroup and rethink our position. Your comrade yet lives, Master Poo-Poo. I am certain of it. Take heart and let us continue the search. Stretch real quick. Oh, thank goodness. Godbert's stressed again. To Garlem all them back we have journeyed, yet this is just the beginning of the case of the silent correspondent. Come, my friends, the shard of saucer we secured shall lead us onwards to new discoveries. Wait for me, Inspector! I don't know which way is onwards! I wonder if Nasha will ever get a wardrobe update, because she's still wearing, like, ARR clothes. I should follow him, shouldn't I? But wait for me! That bracing melee was just what the Chirurgeon ordered. A spot of exertion to stimulate the mind, and I find myself ready to grapple with the finer points of forging again. Your assistance in this historic reproduction of Manderville weaponry should be, as always, most welcome. Until our next meeting. Sorry, Godbert, I'm focused on the current relics. I have to go farm Demi-Atma. I don't wanna. Thank you for assisting with my investigation, Suya. Once again, our travels were rife with inexplicable phenomena, and yet I am no closer to exposing Poo-Poo's well-concealed conspiracy. I don't think there is one, but... He will slip up one day, though, and you and I will be there to catch him. I don't think there's a conspiracy, really. Maybe he's not telling us the whole truth, but I don't think there's a conspiracy. Meanwhile, somewhere in Thavnair. Oh, somebody got Dr. Laguerre's head again. Who are these chumps? Oh, wow, he is covered in scales. Wait. Huh? That was... We talked to that guy before. I can't remember what his role was, but we've talked to him before. Unless that's a disguise of some sort. You took my coin and you failed. What audacity that you should return, seeking my... Largesse? Largesse? I don't know that word. Largesse once more. I deserve your scorn, but I promise you, your plans are in danger so long as that tenacious pest yet lives. I know of a path to victory, a forbidden path, one which demands the manifestation of the divine. Primals? Is the Manderville quest gonna, like, have its own primal associated with it? Ooh, I like your earrings. You have my attention. Why do I know that man? Which one? There's a lot of men. Why did I get pinged? Hold on. If I get pinged, I have to check it. It makes me go insane if I don't. The blonde bearded guy. Oh, I don't know him. I couldn't say. Nasha needs to like to have her own permanent outfit like that. I don't know why they keep giving her the AR clothes. Don't stare at me, Godbert. I don't like it. A blocky man of quality, Inspector Brandehill. Oh. Flat face for sure, but still sharp as attack. Pew! They all fall. Alright, next one. By Agents Unknown. Celia, eager to resume our investigations? I know I am. Do you recall that scrap of alien starship we recovered? Well, Inspector Brandehill has employed his unsettling calculative capacity to extrapolate the damage to the greater hold, and he has concluded that the vessel would be incapable of flight without extensive repairs. Our most likely scenario then is that some unknown agent made off with the starship wreckage, along with Poo-Poo's acquaintance. Fortunately, I have a fair idea of who that unknown agent might be. After all, there is a singularly shadowy cabal with a history of concealing extraterrestrial activity. You mean the Charlayans? I swear to God if he says the Charlayans. Actually, let's head over to Kama first. The inspector and the others are staying in a dwelling there, and I'd rather not explain myself twice. I swear to God, he's gonna say the Charlayans. Let me go to the 8th right and just teleport. Hey, look, there's the stalker guy again. What's up, bud? Oh, what's wrong with Master Poo-Poo? Is he sick? 'Tis horrible misfortune, Suya. Calamitous even. Poor Master Poo-Poo has fallen gravely ill. Oh. His little light's not on. Elephant Mans? What? Yeah, those are the Arcasadora. They're the people of Thavnir. He's so bluish green. More so, I mean. Could he have caught a cold? I suppose it was quite chilly up there in Garlemald. Poo-Poo is an alien. Who knows what extraterrestrial diseases might be ravaging his body? It's more likely a disease here that he doesn't know about and doesn't have immunity to. Nasha's delights are the best. Are they playable? No, they're not a playable race. They're just an NPC race. Nasha's delights are the best medicine for whatever ails you, as the inspector himself can attest. Do not bomb the alien. Good gods, Nasha, you'll blow our host's domicile to pieces. Put them away. She looks so sad. Ahem. If I may, when I was cloned from the inspector, certain gaps in my knowledge were patched with supplementary data from the starship's archives. This information included encyclopedic understanding of Master Poo-Poo's physiology, which should be sufficient for me to diagnose his condition. Oh, wow. I had a feeling that, because he's an imperfect clone, it accidentally patched him with, like, extra stuff that he shouldn't have. A Xenoman hybrid mind. That explains the impossible calculations. Is he gonna? Yeah, he's gonna do the thing again. He's going into his mind palace. I have it. Master Poo-Poo is afflicted by a terrible case of the common cold. Gods grant me strength. As a visitor to Aetheris, Master Poo-Poo has no prior exposure to our maladies. He is thus particularly susceptible to infection and more likely to experience severe symptoms. That's what I thought. He just has no immunity to our stuff. Aha! 'Tis just as I surmised. We put aside the case until we have nursed our stricken companion back to health. But even if it is a common cold, isn't there a risk that our medicines do him more harm than good? They almost certainly would. Based on the results of my analysis, however, I believe I can synthesize an effective remedy. We need but gather the ingredients. We means me, I'm sure. The ingredients you shall have. So what are we gathering exactly? Most of what we require can be drawn from Master Poo-Poo's collected samples. Otherwise, there are only 2 which we lack. The first of these is the liver of a giant tortoise. A suitable organ can be extracted from one of the cachapa which wanders salt winds welcome. Ah, the slaughtering of a monstrous opponent. That sounds like a job for Suya, as usual. The other material in question is a rare fungus known as damp shroom, which I am hoping can be found among the Great Works' extensive stock of alchemical reagents. Very well, Nashu, Dillian, and I will scour the alchemist's shelves. Meanwhile, I would ask that you remain here and keep an eye on our ailing patient. Inspector Branderhill, you're such an expert on all things Thavnair. Oh, I wouldn't say expert. Simple conclusions from simple observations, nothing more. As I said, I am hoping the alchemists have the damp shroom we need, but it really is quite rare. Once you have the tortoise liver, would you be so kind as to assist the others in procuring the fungus? Yeah. Then let us not prolong Master Poo-Poo's suffering a moment longer. He's like, I don't care. It seems we have a job to do. Further discussion of the abduction will have to wait. The stalker freaking out the window. Fungus, here comes our unveil, don't you even say. Hi, Pariga. Nashu and her friends will be staying here a while longer, it seems. I do hope it's not my house that has brought them all this bad luck. Aw. Yeah, these are the Arcasadora. They're the natives of what you call Thavnair, this place. I would love to play as Elephant Boys. They're neat. They're definitely very neat. Sadly, they are not a playable race. The closest we get is the Aura. Or I guess technically the Hrothgars. They're like cat people, like actual cat people, unlike the Makotes. They're like full-on anthropomorphic cat people. Yeah, the lions. Yeah. Alright, time to beat up a turtle. They're level 80, so it shouldn't be that hard. Oh. One rainbow drip was enough to do it. Okay, yep. Let's teleport to the Great Works. I was ready to hit him with like everything, but nope. Single rainbow drip did it. No lies, the first time I seen Picto and was wondering why you were doing sticker emotes. Yeah, those are my OG CDs, my off global cooldowns. They're very powerful, but I didn't need to use them at all. Suya, I had every confidence you would bring us a suitable liver. At last, the dank shroom yet eludes us. The alchemist said the fungus has few applications, so they don't bother to stock it most of the time. And I must put my keen inspector sense to work. Stand back whilst I attune myself with the essence of the dank. Was it dank shroom or a damp shroom? Because if it's damp shroom... I mean, if dank shroom is an actual type of mushroom and he asked for dank shroom, they might have damp shroom but just not realize that's what we need. I swear to God, if that's the case, I'm gonna smack you, Hildebrand. Hopefully Delian remembered the actual name and told them it's damp shroom. Essence of the dank. Hildy. Damp. The word is damp shroom, and you'll forgive me if I have no faith in your abilities. 'Tis close, my friends, and getting closer and closer even as we speak. Oh, there's the stalker. I heard you folk are in the market for damp shrooms. I might have some to sell if you're interested. His name is Trustworthy Trader. I don't think I trust him. But how? We certainly are, my fine fellow. Right then, if you'll give me a moment to retrieve the goods, we can finalize our transaction up on the perfumed rise. Pikmin! Hello, Gallagher. Welcome in. Was it genuine clairvoyance or sheer coincidence? I'm not sure anymore. Though in all fairness, when it comes to Inspector Hildebrand, preternatural perception is one of his least baffling talents. In any case, we should hurry to the rise and take this man up on his timely offer. It's always sad when I have to get off the mount at the best part of the song. Hi, boss! Oh, look, that's my emote! That's my cute little emote! How you doing? I'm doing the Endwalker Hildebrand quests. Ah, you're here. Good, good. And here's the damp shroom as promised. Damp shroom and deception? Oh ho, glad we are for your assistance. Oh, I'm good. Oh my, I haven't done these yet. Ooh, they are very goofy. They're so fucking goofy. I recommend them. Ah ta ta, not so fast. There is still the matter of payment. Of course. And how much do we owe you, my good man? Considering the extreme rarity of the fungus in question, I couldn't let it go for less than 1 million gil. I mean, I could pay that pretty easy right now. And also, Hildebrand, you're part of the Manderville family. You can absolutely pay that. 1 million gil for one measly mushroom? That's outright robbery. A bargain, I counter. You would pay tenfold my price in the markets. I thought to do you a kindness in light of your urgent need, but I am more than willing to more than willing to find another buyer if you wish to spit upon my generosity. Nashu, how we fare for coin? We're plumb out, Inspector. You're part of the Manderville family. You're supposed to be rich as hell. Ah, then this is a prickly pickle. Where are we to obtain sufficient funds at such short notice? Of course he looks at me. I love these responses. Ah, 1 million gil, was it? I have an orchestrion roll collecting problem. Gotta buy them all. Spent the last few of my savings on Return to Oblivion. And then sleeping. Hear me out. Take out the merchant. Get the shroom. I mean, tempting. Spend all my money on orchestrions. If that's the way of it, then I shall beg father for the necessary amount. Saving Master Poopa's life is worth every gil. Give that man nothing! Oh. Member of the guard? Oh. He's running! He's running! Catch him! We have you now, deceitful scum! Your swindling days are over! Ah, the Radiant soldiers showed up. Razathan City Guard at your service. We'd received reports of this man's questionable activities and been keeping a close eye on him ever since. Damp shroom is a rare find in the bazaar, to be sure, but only because there's no real demand for it. The price this charlatan quoted you was, quite frankly, ludicrous. But thanks to your ignorance and poor judge of character, we were able to catch him in the act. As a token of our gratitude, you're welcome to keep the fungus, assuming you still want it. Yes, very much so. That is very, magnanimous of you. Bah, you think I enjoy tricking fools out of their coin? If that bastard hadn't declared my job redundant, I wouldn't have needed to stoop so low. Redundant? He blames a rising star among the merchant princes for his woes. Vahundi, I believe his name was, purchased the trading consortium where the man was working, which led to a restructuring of the hierarchy. Put a lot of people out of work. Oh. Vahundi. I know that name. Something about an acquisitions deal gone sour? Father was willing to sell him a slice of his Honish enterprise, I think, but balked when the man offered to buy our family business in its entirety. Yeah, no. The gold saucer's too good for that. You regret your decisions? What decisions? Too much cheese? I regret that often. Yet I make the choice anyways. Truly, there's no telling how deep the coffers of this Van Hundi are, nor do any know the secret of how he amassed such kingly wealth so damnably fast. There are whispers, though, that he solved alchemy's oldest and most legendary of problems, the transmutation of base metal into gold. Ooh. Unlikely to say the least, but whatever the source of Vahundi's riches, he shows no reluctance in spending them. He's bought a historic temple to serve as his home and commissioned a private airship among other extravagant expenditures. Nice for some, eh? I'm betting now, I'm saying it now, Vahundi captured Master Poopoo's friend, and Master Poopoo's friend is the one that's turning base metals into gold. He knows how to. Containment Bay Z1T9? Oh, Containment Bay is not that bad. Are you trying to unsync it, or are you doing it, like, legit, like with a party? If you unsync it, it's not bad, but doing it legit's kind of sucky. Core, that swindling case had barely started before you solved it, Inspector. Ah, all in a day's work, my dear Nashu. The Sproutling's Extreme Mount Grind? Oh, yeah, it's not that bad. Those are the easy ones. Listen, the Heaven's Word ones, the containment base, those are easy peasy compared to some of the other ones. Ask me how I know. Oh yeah, the whale's done already? That's good. The whale sucks. I believe our business upon the scented hill is concluded. Let's hurry the ingredients back to Inspector Brandahill, shall we? Oh. Oh. I may have mollified his lordship with the secrets of divine manifestation, but the stench of failure yet clings to me. I must redeem myself in his eyes by crushing my most hated foe. Wehehe. Yeah, current Mount Grind, that's where it really sucks, because you have to do the full fight, like, and you have to know the mechanics, all the mechanics. Ugh. There's a reason. There's 4 extreme trials currently out for Dawn Trial. I only have 2 of the wings, and that's mostly by luck. I really, really want the 3rd trial's wings, but it's such a sucky fight. I hate it. I hate it. The first fight's not bad. I just need to go do it. Titan Extreme back then, people couldn't kill the rocks in time. Ooh. Ooh. I need to put those Gishel greens back in my pocket before I keep summoning my bird for no reason. Back when doing 4K damage was reserved to Black Mage nukes. And nowadays, like, people do a good DPS with good gear can do 30k damage on average. 30k damage per second. Today you punch with nothing to do 10k. Inspector Hildebrand tells me you have liver to go along with his damp shroom. I do. A fine specimen, thank you. I will be mixing the ingredients in the starship, so let us convey Master Poo Poo outside the way we administer his medicine as soon as it is ready. Kelly, you didn't even get scaled but yeeted to death? Oh no. Nowadays, when I first started grinding for her mount, I would have to do the scales. Nowadays, when I do it, I completely skip the scales. It's great. This should be sufficiently remote. I'll have the craft come to us and we can commence the treatment. Oh, little Master Poo Poo. You look so sad. Master Poo Poo, you look so much better. Your little light's on. Oh, there's the stalker, very terribly hiding. Oh, I feel so much better. I cannot thank you all enough. Look at him. He's standing in plain sight. Of Noshoot as well. But she won't notice. Master Poo Poo recovered his strength in mere moments. 'Twould seem his powers of recuperation are just as advanced as his technology. I came here from another world, a stranger you've no cause to trust, and yet you've treated me so kindly. The people of the star are so very welcoming. Ha! You are our dear friend now, Master Poo Poo. 'Tis our pleasure to help. And it will be my pleasure to harm. Oh no. Master Lugay! Or Dr. Lugay, don't do it! You don't even have a body to fight me. Oh, another snot rocket. Another calculation. Rock? I'll not fall for the same trick twice! Ooh. Oh no, it's Harshavant all over again! He'll be fine though, I think. He's made of Hildebrand stuff. Oh, is this Hildebrand's version? Oh, I like that. Very good effect. Huh? You still don't know what to do. That fall was actually very well animated. Sacrifice the innocent rock monster. You know what? Hildebrand is pretty good shield. Oh. No, she's not gonna dribble the fucking Coblin, I think it's called. Oh, he's fried. Impudent worms, taste my full power! All her training at the Gold Saucer is going to pay off. All her training throwing bombs at people, it's gonna pay off. Kobe. Is he gonna make it? I mean, she hit it. But it kind of bounced off the rim. Slam! Nice. Hey, the Colvin's just fine. Not again! Blasting off again? Final Fantasy XIV is a better basketball sequence than Space Jam 3. Wow. Also, what is your deal, bro? Like, are you getting paid really well for working with him or something? You took the full force of that destructive beam, yet there you stand, somewhat singed but apparently unharmed. I've pondered and puzzled over this inexplicable fortitude of yours and feel compelled to ask. Are you an alien? Ahaha, a fine jest, but I assure you, I'm without a doubt an old born Manderville of terrestrial Huron stock. Technically, this is true. He's Hildebrand, an agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire. What more do you need to know? Where to even begin? But never mind, we have more pressing matters. Such as locating Master Poo-Poo's missing comrade. 'Tis time we reopen the case of the silent correspondent. Yes, exactly. Is no one gonna address him, like, at all? And I have a firm theory as to who it was that took the wreckage and its erstwhile pilot. The Charlayans. I fucking knew he'd say that. I am all but certain they've allied with insidious extraterrestrials, which means they'll be under orders to remove any evidence of alien activity. I'll wager we'll find what we're looking for in old Charlayan. We need only infiltrate their operations and expose this nefarious conspiracy. Well, it's kind of hard to get into Charlayan. The Charlayans can't be bothered to formally ally with foreign nations, much less aliens, and the Loperids don't count. Trust me, they'd sooner flee the star than attempt to subjugate it. This is true. This is true. While Master Delian's theory does lack supporting facts, we have no other promising leads to pursue at present. Moreover, I understand the Charlayan sets the standard for monitoring astronomical and astrological phenomena. Mayhaps their experts have been tracking extraterrestrial movements. True. And maybe they're, oh, what is it called? The people that go out and grab stuff. Aaronville was one of them. The Finders? Gatherers? No. What were they called? There's like a whole group of them. They're like, their whole job is to go out and collect samples of stuff. I can't remember, but yeah, maybe one of them found the starship. Ahem, I've spoken out of turn. Please forgive my presumptuousness. Nay, my friend, I too, since our path points to the Isle of Archons. Pack your bags, everyone. We leave for Charlayan immediately. It's kind of strict getting into Charlayan. You have to, like, get approved and stuff to be able to enter the Isle. Estinian almost got denied. But, hopefully they should get in okay. Ooh, I get a present at the end of this one. Charlayan awaits. We need only charter a suitable sea vessel. Of course, but does not the city lie many days' sail to the north? Is there no swifter means of reaching our destination? Aetheryte, technically. Oh, the experimental aetheryte, that's right! So this experimental aetheryte will allow us to teleport thither even absent attunement? Splendid, then we shall avail ourselves of the technological marvel forthwith. Wait, we're gonna break into the city with aetheryte? Not bad, actually. Let's see, where do I go? Over, not there, over here. No more scale. You finally got the mount? So this is the City of Learning. A sophisticated gentleman. You'll feel right at home here. Oh, Delian, are you feeling sick from the experimental aetheryte? Oh, how are you all not sick to your stomachs? I feel bad. Experimental aetherites makes travel exponentially more fun. Sometimes I feel as though I'm the only normal person in this group of eccentrics. You are. Wait, it's funny that he's the only normal person out of all of us, and it kinda is true despite all the weird-ass theories. He's the most normal person. But, this is not the time to succumb to nausea. Not here in the belly of the beast. Rumor has it the Charlayan's secret agents travel the star in search of specimens, which they collect and bring home in service to a confidential research project. Said project is conducted in a huge underground military facility. If we're to find answers, then that's where we need to look. Secret gleaners! That's what they're called. Gleaners! These gleaner chaps sound like they might know a thing or two. I say we pay them a visit in their little underground base. We simply take a lift from the Hall of Artifice. Yes? Then let us be on our way. Ooh, tell me we get to see Manderville again. I would love to see Manderville. Hello, forum? Hello. Well, there's nobody here currently other than that person, but ignore that. I don't remember going down this way before. Maybe I did during the MSQ and I just forgotten. Probably. I feel like I have gone down here. Chocobo Keep? Eh? Why is there one all the way down here? Interesting. Ah, and these must be the lifts in question. I did save the star, so I should have pretty open access to it. I don't know if they'll let my friends in, though. We'll see. Do you wish to descend into Labyrinthos, madame? And I want to bring these idiots with me. My apologies, but each of your companions must also secure the proper permissions before we can allow them entrance. If it is assurance you need, then surely a single glance is all you require to judge us trustworthy. Oh, a teehee. Ooh. I could certainly make some judgments, but that is neither here nor there. Oh, wow. Admission to Labyrinthos is subject to forum policy. You're the ones who should be judged. I know you're hiding aliens and xenotechnology in that underground base of yours. Admit it! Xenotechnology? I sincerely have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, yet again do our paths crossed in most serendipitous fashion. Godbert. But father, what business brings you to Charlayan? I am in search of a certain object, one crucial to the continued refinement of the Manderville weaponry. My investigation led me to believe it is to be found here in Labyrinthos. And as you also seem to have business down below. This is my son and his bosom companions. If I vouch for their character, will you kindly allow them to board the lift? Ah, Master Godbert Manderville, the forum sent word of your impending arrival. As a member of the Syndicate, your ambassadorial status affords you an entourage of up to 5 members. 5 members. Pray consider their permissions granted. Or arranged. I know not your current mission, but for the time being, I suggest you accompany me to the Archeon. Ha! The stalker can't come in! What's he gonna do? How's he gonna get in if he can't take the lift? I'm sure he'll find a way. Labyrinthos! I love the music here in Labyrinthos. Let me pick a mount that doesn't have music. Oh, dang it! One does have music. Ah. There we go. I turned off mount music. I love the music here in Labyrinthos. Sadly, I didn't get to hear it too much. From what Father tells me, the storage facility is replete with samples and specimens collected from every land on Aetheris. If anyone has information concerning visiting aliens and crashed starships, it would be these studious folk. A shiny silver saucer? I'm sorry, but we have no record of any such object in our archives, either whole or in part. Or so you would have us believe, but the purpose of this complex, this military fortress, is plain. You cannot deny that you're conducting secret research on alien starships! Oh, shit. I smacked my mic, sorry about that. We are not conducting secret research on alien starships. Yes, we did build a starfaring vessel in Thalmazane, but it is neither for military purpose nor of extraterrestrial origin. Disguising your foul lies with the sprinkling of the truth, are we? Fine, I'll dig up the facts myself and then everyone will hear what you're really up to. While I cannot assist you with your missing craft, I do recall seeing an individual of like appearance to your companion here. Oh? You do? And where was this, pray tell? At Mariol Agronomics. God, that's great. In the medial circuit. The lift at the back of the building will take you down there. Many thanks, my good man. Well, it seems you found yourself a solid lead. I have my own search to attend to, so I shall bid you good hunting and good day. Another round of in-depth inquiries by the ancient agent of inquiry and friends is in order. To Mariol Agron. Why did you get that part right, but not the first part? Also, I'm not saying that word again. Keep an eye out. See if the stalker guy shows up again. See if he finds a way into Labyrinthos. What? Aww. I turned it off. Your description would lead me to believe you're looking for one of the Mandragoras hereabouts. But if, as you say, it's something else you're after, then I'm not sure if I can be of much help. I've only just started working here, so you may have more luck asking the older hands. The grapes aren't quite square, but they're close. You must be talking about one of those new Mandragora strains. We whipped up a bunch of bright blue stray onions, but I'm afraid they started to rot almost immediately. Ooh. Not a mandrill, you say? Well, the only other bluish things I can think of around here are the grapes. Look how luscious this crop turned out. Lala Felon agriculturist. Yes, the little blue man. Saw him with my own 2 eyes, I did, and it was no mandragora. A gleaner in the company of an outside visitor passed through a little while back. Nothing too unusual there, but only this, friend you described was scuttling along with them. I know not what purpose brought them to the farm, but whatever it was, they didn't tarry here long. Oh. Oh, Boo-Boo's talking to a mandragora. How could anyone ever mistake me for a mandragora? We look nothing alike. You're pretty close. Wonderful. That corroborates the information I but moments ago skillfully squirreled out of this farmer. She claims to be an acquaintance of the gleaner in question, in fact, and will bring him to talk to us shortly. Come on, Aaronville! Let it be Aaronville! Let's round up the others. We should all be present to hear what revelations this professional collector has to share. Oh, it's not him. Damn. You're the folk asking about the little blue man, yes? Oh, and you've brought someone who's practically identical. We must be on the right track. You must be the same species, surely. My friend was really here then? They certainly were. If you have a moment or 3, I'll tell you the whole tale. To begin at the beginning, I was in Thavnair on a procurement mission when I crossed paths with an apothecary and his unusual companion. As I mentioned, the companion was almost your twin in appearance, and the wagon they rode up on bore a damaged vessel the likes of which I'd never seen before. Could it be? As a collector by trade, I have a certain weakness for oddities. Thus did I hail the apothecary to inquire about his company and his cargo. The man was only too happy to share his story. He had, it seemed, quite recklessly plunged into the war-torn lands of Garlemald to sell his wares, reasoning that where there was conflict, there would be a need for medical goods. Medicinal goods. This is true. The state of affairs was rather more volatile than he'd anticipated, however, and he was soon forced to abandon his venture, and so the apothecary began his long trek home, only to shortly thereafter discover a strange silvery ship and its shaken pilot crash-landed in a snowfield. Cannot be coincidence. The story continues. After extricating the battered vessel and its occupant from the snow, he brought them home to Rozathan. His guests wished to make repairs to the craft, yet even amongst the wonders of the bazaar, they struggled to find suitable parts. Hearing this, I suggested they bring the wreckage itself to Labyrinthos, and after they agreed to the idea, I escorted them here myself. Alas, even the Thamazine engineers who worked on the Ark were stymied by the exotic ship, finding its technology impossible to comprehend, let alone replicate. The little blue fellow eventually resorted to drafting schematics. While the engineers followed these step by step to craft the essential bits and bobs, the apothecary and his companion were waiting here at Muriel. And then what happened? Well, once our industrious visitor had what they needed, they repaired the vessel in a twinkling. The pair then departed almost immediately, and I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. I'm told the apothecary paid a handsome sum for the engineer's services, but, being typical Charlayans, I wager they would have happily forfeited the coin for a chance to pore over every square ill of that ship. Now, I'm no scientist, but I'm beginning to think that such an incredible vessel must have been some kind of starfaring craft. And that little blue man, well, he must have been an alien from another world. Or so I'd like to believe. I'm an avid reader of the Thavnarian truth, you see, and love to entertain these idle flights of fancy. Damn, Dillian really has a lot more fans than we thought. Or I thought, at least. But I've rambled on too long. There are errands to attend to, and I really must take my leave. Good fortune to you. Okay, well, we're on the right path. Master Poo-Poo's friend was here, got his ship repaired, but then left. Can it be true? I have a readership in Charlayan. Perhaps I've misjudged these people. It would seem your comrade is hale and healthy, Master Poo-Poo, and in the company of a Honish alchemist of undisclosed description. Yes, this is wonderful news. I am grateful indeed that we made the journey. I've had a feeling this case will soon draw to a close. Come, let's return to Rosat Han and continue the search. I bet that new rich guy, Vandui, is the apothecary who's getting help from the alien to get rich. Goodbye, Labyrinthos, and your pretty music. Over here. To summarize our findings, we know now Master Poo-Poo's friend is safe and in the company of a Honish gentleman, and possibly here on this very isle. Oh, that does sound promising. Hello, Godbert. Father, you've returned to the city? I trust this means your own investigation was successful? That it was, although laying hands on the object of my desire has been a long and frustrating ordeal, to say the least. Much painstaking research revealed to me the existence of a hereditary Manderville relic, within which slumbers the secrets of weapon augmentation. Yet though I turned our ancestral home upside down, I failed to unearth the artifact in question. The reason for its absence became clear when I chanced upon the journal of one of our forefathers. He wrote of a visiting scholar's keen interest in the relic, and how he thus surrendered it into Charlayan's safekeeping for study. The trail led me to Labyrinthos. As it turns out, the Charlayans never did find time to conduct their analysis. The custodian and I found the curio tucked away in a dusty corner of the Archaean, still awaiting processing. Oh god. What is it? Oh. That's not what I was expecting. And here it is, an oddity every bit as perplexing as Godbrand's cipher-bound manual. How are we to liberate its hidden wisdom? Oh, I can help you with that. These devices were made by the Mandervillians, a starfaring race with whom we once traded. Are the Mandervilles aliens? I mean, that would explain some stuff. Starfaring? Mandervillians? Yes, a highly evolved species with a mastery of advanced technologies. Our people shared ideas and inventions, so I'm quite familiar with your family's relic. If you so wish, I can have the device project whatever images were stored upon it. A darkened room would afford us the clearest view, however. Let us retire to our rooms of Kama and dim the lanterns. We must behold these secrets in optimal condition. Holy shit, the Mandervilles are literally aliens. I guess they're aliens that are compatible with yours, because with how freaking sturdy the Mandervilles are, they have to be part alien. Mandervillians, a coincidental naming, or is there some deeper connection? I like how the Arcasadora are also lined up to watch. And hey, look, there's a stalker. He snuck in. Everyone comfortable? Let's see what the device has for us. It's literally just a projector. It is literally just a projector. The Manderville line does not change at all. Godbert-like gentlemen, I am Godbrand, wanderer of stars and weaponsmith extraordinaire. First Lord of House Manderville. This is the God brand? Our founding father? I record this message that my descendants may know the truth of their cosmic origins. The tale is long, but I bid you watch until the very end. Oh my god. Imagine a whole race of Mandervilles. God. Ew. Heirs of mine. I am not a man born of the star, or even a man at all. I am of the Mandervillians, a race which hails from the far side of the great expanse. Yeah, worthy reaction. Oh my god. Huh. Hold on. Mandervillians are parasitic symbiotes. We can only survive by bonding with other life forms. Oh. Once our essence has taken root, we supplant the host's mind and strengthen its physical structures, imbuing our new form with a steel-like resilience. Makes sense. I knew there was something alien about that impossible imperviousness. Yeah, fair. Then, through the conjoining of compatible host bodies, we produce offspring which harbor the next generation of Mandervillians. This symbiotic variant eventually takes to the stars in search of potential new vessels, adapting and multiplying. So it was that our race proliferated and spread throughout the cosmos, probably with a lot of different forms. Oh, that's super bright red. Oh my god. Until, tragically, our flourishing civilization was brought to an abrupt end. Endsinger? Every planet upon which we Mandervillians resided was visited by an inexplicable calamity. Our societies were brought to ruin by life forms suddenly twisted into horrific nightmares. The end times. Yep. The Endsinger. That sounds rather familiar. So even stars far removed in time and space were ravaged by the final days. Mm-hmm. That's probably what happened in Master Poo-Poo's home, too. Desperate to avoid the same fate, a comrade and I boarded a ship and fled upwards into the starry night. We flew and flew until we found a planet. Your planet, untouched by the phenomenon, but the rigors of the journey had so damaged our craft that we were forced to make an uncontrolled descent. Wait. The golden saucer. Is that because it was made from the original saucer that they used to fly in on? I alone crawled from the wreckage, badly injured and near death, but even as I resigned myself to perishing on this unfamiliar world, I was found by a man who had come looking for the falling star. As a rule, Mandervillians do not take intelligent life forms for hosts. After hearing my story, however, this sympathetic gentleman offered to become my vessel of his own accord. Oh. He was himself afflicted by an incurable malady, with little time left to live, seemed content to know that his ailing body could provide safe haven for another. With his blessing, I set about transferring my essence. The man's form was revitalized and purged of its fatal frailty, yet the mind which dwelled within was now my own. I went on to build a new home for myself here, making use of my people's technology to ply the blacksmith's trade. I wed a local lass, and together we had a child. Although not pure Mandervillian, our offspring exhibits the same enhanced physiology, a boon I suspect shall be passing down for generations through the bloodline of House Manderville. I wonder if all the women they marry are like fry pan wielding maniacs. My dear descendants, the folk of this star are most fragile, yet as the first man I encountered did demonstrate, they are nevertheless capable of surpassing love and generosity. As the last of the Mandervillians, I have but one request to make of you. Pray employ your superlative attributes and my armory of Manderville armaments for the benefit of these wondrous peoples whom I hold in the highest regard. I guess that's just how Mandervillians are. Goofy as hell. And extremely durable because of it. What an astounding development. Somebody crying their eyes out. They're both crying their eyes out. I, Hildebrand Heliodor Maximilian Manderville, shall heed the passionate plea of my illustrious forebear. No case is too big nor too small should it be in service to my fellow man. He learns he's descended from an extraterrestrial being and it's still business as usual. Yeah, that's just the Mandervilles for you. But wait a minute, then why is Lady Jelaine so monstrously strong? Is she a descendant of aliens too? No, she's just a freak. She's just a freak of the star. Okay. Well, this is most unexpected. Never did it cross my mind that our esteemed ancestor might hail from beyond the heavens. But I do wonder if that self-same blood still runs thick in our veins. The family tree I glanced over some years ago suggests that... but 'tisn't important. Suggest what? Suggest what, Godbert? Maybe the line ran out at some point and somebody got adopted. My present purpose remains unchanged. I will bring our Manderville weaponry to the peak of perfection, for Godbrand, and for the good of our star. But before I forget, I have a gift for you, Suya. Pray to wait me at the Aetheryte Plaza and I shall bring it to you forthwith. You can't leave me hanging like that, Godbert. I want to know what... I want to look at your family tree, man. I want to see what crazy people married that family. Some truths can shatter the foundations of our beliefs when brought to light, but I have to say, this wasn't one of them. The more staggering discovery... Oh, Blade's playing now, because... The more staggering discovery was that I have devoted readers in Charlayan. Those who pursue my publications are allies against the ever-expanding webs of lies and deception, without exception. I have misjudged the Charlayan people. They are not collaborators or the architects of conspiracy. They are but seekers of knowledge, unafraid to plumb the depths of the unknown. Oh. Hey, good for you, you learned. That Master Poo-Poo, though, the one still has ulterior motives. I'd bet my life on it. Stand ready, for we shall have need of your strength when he shows his true colors. I hope you've not been waiting long. This is the gift I mentioned. Master Poo-Poo's earnest quest inspired me to indulge in a spot of clockwork craftsmanship between weaponsmithing sessions. I get my own little Master Poo-Poo! I thought it only fitting that you be the one to care for this diminutive simulacrum. Consider it a memento of your adventures together. I get the little Poo-Poo! As for our Manderville weaponry project, your assistance is still very much welcome whensoever you can spare the time. Until then, my dear Suya. I get it. We'll bleed you dry of elixirs if you aren't careful. When do I get to fight? Meanwhile, elsewhere in Thavnair. This guy again. I knew it! I knew it! I knew the other little alien dude was working with the Vandai guy. Lord Van Hundy, that's what it was. Van Hundy, I come with ill tidings. Professor Lugay sent an ambush for his nemesis, but was once more defeated. His current whereabouts are unclear. Oops, I accidentally clicked out. I like those earrings, though. I want those earrings he's wearing. That blithering dolt. Is he cloning an army? Is he cloning an army of Vundis? Oh, yeah. No matter. Preparations are well underway. The manifestation will proceed as planned. I wonder why he needs an army of himself. Is it to do, like, lots and lots of business deals all over the place? Oh, little Master Poo-Poo asleep. Extraterrestrial calamity. Cosmically altered physiology. Yeah. A gentleman's man, the first of their clan, an ancestor of quality, our god brand Manderville. The truth can be stranger than the tallest tale. Yeah. No kidding. See you, Inspector. It's funny to know that the Mandervilles apparently have a type. I gotta wind up Mr. Poo-Poo. Hold on. This way? What is telling me I have something unacknowledged here? I don't see anything. Oh, it's on 2. Ah, that. There's Master Poo-Poo. There he is! Look at him, he's so cute! Alright. So you're just in time to assist with my latest fact-finding expedition. Our recent foray into Charlayan revealed that Poopa's friend was in the company of a Honish alchemist, yes? As such, I was inspired to do some preliminary legwork here in Thavnir. I contacted my usual sources for local sightings of alien phenomena, but alas, they had none to share. I have thus switched tactics and decided to track down this alchemist fellow instead. Surely someone will have heard the tale of apothecary bold enough to set up shop on a Garlean battlefield? The Inspector and others have been pursuing a similar line of inquiry, yet have found no leads here in the city or at the Great Work. I believe they've moved their investigation to Yidlamad, so I suggest we hurry over and join them. I cannot have that little blue man muddying the waters when we're so close to grasping his master plan. Again? I don't think Master Poo has a master plan at all. I do genuinely think he just wants to find his friend. I want that little undead Mandragora as a minion. That was like really cool looking. I wonder if he is like something you can get. Oh, there's a stalker. My favorite game, Spot the Stalker. I see the two of you are eager as ever to observe my inspectorial genius at work. Ah, the long-term fans are often the most ardent. As a matter of fact, we were just about to continue our investigation into the alchemist we know to have been traveling with Master Poo-Poo's comrade. I mean, that is to say, I am merely following in the Inspector's wake. You needn't be so modest, my dear Inspector Brandehild. 'Tis wrong of me to comport myself as an equal to you all in any respect, for I am but a copy, and a flawed one at that. You're an improved copy, sir. Stuff and nonsense, clone or not, self-deprecation is unbecoming a Manderville man. Exactly. The things you can do are amazing. Oh, I don't know about that. It was you who saved Suya from certain doom, was it not? Well, not quite as Alacritius. What are these words they pick? Alacritius's mind, your rapid reasoning is nevertheless quite effective. 'Tis kind of you to accept me, rough edges and all. I only hope my meager contributions are of some small assistance. Too modest by half, I'd say his mental faculties far surpass those of the original crew. That's enough chin-wagging amongst ourselves, I think. Let us spread out and learn what the locals know of this adventurous apothecary. Do I know any apothecaries? And Rosette Helen? Of course, more than I can count. I've not heard tell of anyone peddling such goods in the heart of the Empire, though. Seems like a terrible idea to me, what with civil war raging and the world almost ending. The situation's improved in recent days, but even so, the Radiant Host still has to provide security for cargo shipments. A lone merchant trading there alone? Impossible. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, he's over here. I know of many merchants who travel abroad to ply their wares, but none of them have business in Garlemald. You'd have to be mad or desperate indeed to consider setting up shop in that troubled land. I mean, word is we've signed some kind of a trade agreement with the Garleans, but it's still not the kind of place where one simply wanders in and opens a street stall, you know? What about you? Yes, I know the one of whom you speak. A fellow fisherman told me of a friend of his, an apothecary, who set off for war-torn Garlemald to sell his medicines. A reckless fool, if you ask me. I have no interest in the affairs of such men. But you do, I take it? If so, I suggest you head to, I'm not pronouncing that, and hear the tale for yourself. Look for a red-haired lad there gathering shellfish. Ow, my headset's hurting my ears. Ah, Suya, I hope your questioning has borne fresher fruit than mine. Oh, a good friend of the alchemist in question, you say? Then let us gather the troops and pay a visit to this felicitous fisherman. The story of my apothecary friend? Oh, you must mean Baharasif. Well, I was near enough to calling it a day anyway, so here's what I can tell you. Baharasif comes from a very poor family, and growing up, never had much in the way of money or possessions. I suppose those experiences are what led to his lifelong obsession with gaining wealth. After trying his hand at a succession of trades, he decided alchemy would earn him the most gil, but his stock never sold as well as he hoped. Soon, when he heard about the internal strife in Garlemald, he saw it as a golden opportunity. Surely the middle of a war was the best place to sell medicines. Yes, but more like the best place for near-death experiences. He soon gave up on his Garlemald adventure, but while one would have expected him to return lamenting his ill fortune, Baharasif was practically euphoric when I saw him again. A God's given blessing he'd found in the snowfields had given him much cause to celebrate. He said he'd learned how to create gold. I must admit, I laughed at first, but then he showed me a gleaming mountain of the stuff, enough to proclaim himself a merchant prince. He even changed his name to Venhudi, a word which brings to mind the bounty of the divine. A name I have heard. He's the rising star in the markets, is he not? The one snapping up commercial ventures left and right? Yes, Van Hoody has certainly made his ambitions known here in Thavnair, especially when he attempted to purchase the entire port of Yedlamad. The dockmasters decline to sell, of course, but when it comes to buying historic landmarks, a bottomless purse can open up surprising doors. Last I heard, he converted the Gilded Araya into a private abode and has been filling it with every rare treasure his gold can secure. He pays out particularly large sums for artworks depicting the goddess Asura. I remember him being a fervent worshipper of hers, even as a child. I've encountered much Mensuya and Murga lore in Razatan, yet I recall no mention of this Asura. Well, that's hardly surprising. As a deity of war, she is not well loved by the common folk. Oh. Baharasov is different, though. He sees life as a constant battle to amass wealth, and it is to Asura whom he prays for victory. And damn me if she didn't listen. That once poor boy became merchant royalty, a man far too rich and important now to afford more than a fleeting moment for simple fishermen, even those who were once dear friends. Aww. If you'll excuse me, I must really leave it at that. These clams won't sell themselves, you know. How about that, eh? Our sought-after apothecary and the upstart merchant prince were one and the same. Might we assume the blessing he stumbled upon in Garlemald was a certain alien craft and its occupant? Sorry to intrude, but aren't you the hero who helped us folk when we were turning into beasts? Well, some nasty-looking creature just showed up outside of town. One of our guards went to confront it, but I don't like her odds against that thing. This sounds like a case for Inspector Hildebrand. Come, friends, let us investigate forthwith. Oh, we're running in sync. How nice. Ah, hello. I like how she's just telling him off. I thought you destroyed that monster. Well, he can rebuild again and again. I have the situation under control, citizens. This individual bears a strong resemblance to a known fugitive, so I thought it prudent to investigate. Regrettably, he has proven less than forthcoming with answers. How many times must we teach you the same lesson, shiny skull man? Lesson? What are you on about? Bah! Cease this babbling and get out of my way. Lord Van Hoody's orders are to cause trouble at the port, and I'm running behind schedule. Huh. Van Hoody? The merchant who tried to buy Yedlamad? So he put you up to this. Curses, how did you manage to deduce our dastardly plan? You just told us. You blurted it out. Silence! No one who learns of our scheme can be suffered to live. Prepare to be squashed, meddlesome worms. Ah! Hello, Godfrey. Good to see you again. Oh, he's copied a whole army of them? 3 more sinister skullmen. Was the doctor a quadruplet? Mama! And her giant frying pan. She's a warrior. Mother? Vexatious vermin, this will soften you up. Part of me is so glad Hildebrand doesn't have siblings. Batters up! Thanks for lending me the frying pan. Bah, a lucky hit. Appropriate reaction. Come on, try me again. I want a home run. I missed! I love Nashu just gently walking away. Ah, he's an alien. He'll be fine. One last pitch. All right, this time's the home run. Unlimited heavy hitter special. But that was my fastball. First basketball, then baseball. What we got next? Soccer? I've come to expect father's sudden appearances, but what brings you here, Mother? Soccer already happened in the Tower of Babel? When? I remember soccer. A proposition from that merchant Van Houtney, as a matter of fact. I'm accompanying your dad as a manager for Manderville and Manderville, and we were just on our way to the bloke's mansion. When he kicked the shit out of the head? I don't remember kicking the shit out of the head. It's been about a hot minute since I did that part. Like, it was the first time we went to the Tower of Babel in the Manderville quest. I know it happened like a couple times we went there, I think. You did that this stream? I do not remember kicking the head. I remember slam dunking the goblin into the head, and just now we did the baseball thing, but I don't remember kicking it at all. I've already refused Master Van Houtney once before when he tried to buy out our commercial empire. This time, however, the deal concerns offloading a quantity of gold at wholesale prices, which is quite an attractive offer considering fine jewelry is our stock in trade, and we thought we'd at least listen to his proposal. But if he would purposely command his lackeys to disturb the peace of a public port, I'd be very confused if it was soccer for lollies only. I really don't remember her kicking the head. Oh, well, I mean, I guess she kicked the head in midair, I think, at some point. But I was thinking like actual soccer goal, you know? Yeah, okay. I didn't really think about the mid-air kick. I was thinking like kicking the head into a goal or something. But if he would purposely command his lackeys to disturb the peace of a public port, we can't do business with a thug like that. Absolutely not. Where did all those lackeys come from in the first place? Is there a hulking, weaponized brute manufactory around here somewhere? This is evidence of, Poo-Poo's friend. As I suspected, my ship's vaporization beam is configured to expunge only replicated matter. So you can copy inorganic material as well. How interesting. Once the matter duplication facility has analyzed an object's molecular structure, it can generate any number of copies. Yet it cannot create matter from nothing. A requisite supply of ether must be on hand to facilitate the process. Oh, it's made from ether. Corey, you should know a lot about a lot, Inspector Brandahild, even alien starships. It is no great achievement. As I've mentioned, the gaps in my knowledge were patched with data from the starship's own archives, which included the vessel's full schematics and functions. Assuming I understand this correctly, is it possible Van Houtney is using the repaired alien craft to replicate piles and piles of gold? We share the same suspicion, Master Delian. To my knowledge, no other method exists that can reliably produce precious metals. Of course, 'tis the obvious conclusion. That being the case, one might further assume that Van Hundi is either threatening or deceiving Master Poo-Poo's comrade in order to gain access to the vessel's superior technology. Our course of action is clear. We march right up to this gold spawner's front door, front door, and demand the release of its extraterrestrial hostage. I imagine Master Poo-Poo's friend is doing it kind of willingly as like repayment for repairing his ship. But he doesn't realize what's going on, probably. We must confront this malicious merchant at once. If your heart's set on confrontation, then you may as well come with us. Van Hundy's invitation included a private airship flight to his new estate. Aye, we still need to formally reject his deal anyways, and his pilot will be waiting. Another present. Shall we be on our way? We're to meet Van Hundy's pilot atop the rise, just south of Kajaya's footsteps. I'm gonna be right back. Oh. Hold on. I am going to be right back. I need to go get some ice for my drink because my throat's starting to hurt. I forgot to unmute. Damn it. What did I say? I should have put myself on... I should have put ads to roll earlier when I went on break, but I didn't think about it, so I'm just gonna snooze ads for a bit. And... oh, I said that stuff on the side of the house looked familiar. Way more familiar. Welcome, honored guest, to my humble abode. I trust the view is to your liking. Since you traveled all the way from distant Ul'dah, a pleasant backdrop to our talks was the least I could provide. And what an unexpected boon this is! I had been debating when to extend you a personal invitation, but now here you are, like a wish come true. Save your act for the magistrates, Ben-Hundi. We know the secret of your ill-gotten gold. You will cease this exploitation of alien technology and release your hostage into the care of Master Poo-Poo at once. Unraveled all my schemes, have you? Good. I needn't waste my breath on tedious explanations, then. This is Master Poo-Poo, I presume? I do have his fellow alien here with me, yes. As for exploiting their technology, I freely admit to duplicating a quite frankly obscene amount of gold, but that was merely the beginning. Imagine making copy after copy of the deadliest weapon in existence. Would not the world itself be yours for the taking? Let's get straight to the point. I want you at my side, with the vaunted Warrior of Light as the template for my clone army. Oh. We could conquer this in every other land in creation. No. One, I don't think the replication machine could handle her. And everything she is. But two, I don't like clone armies. The one in Clone Wars is okay, but just because I love the clones. That's not a bad idea, actually. Oh my god, no. I refuse, categorically and emphatically. A pity, yet I anticipated you would prove an impediment to my ascension. Yes, it seems the time has come to test Lugay's ritual of manifestation. Primal summoning. All was prepared long in advance of your coming. This tower holds not only mundane treasures, but also caches of crystals. Let me guess, all of those pods are filled with copies of himself, that are fervent worshippers of Asura. As for the requisite congregation of worshippers, well, I had but to clone myself. After all, who is more devoted to my cause, and my goddess, than me? I see. Divine Asura, take up thy blades and wage war upon mine earthly rival. I gotta hurry, I got raid at like 9. So in like 20 minutes, basically. Ooh. Hold on, I'm snoozing ads again. Nay, Hildebrand, against a primal we may be more hindrance than help. We dare not remain within its sphere of influence. Yeah, get out. I'm the only one who can do this. Because I'm already influenced by Hydaelyn. Best of luck, my friend. I must make a gentlemanly withdrawal. The cheerleaders jumped me? Cheerleaders? Ooh, look at her! The Gilded Araya, now accessible. Sorry, I tabbed out to go look at a DM I had. Ooh, look at her. Oh, can I do this in time? Let me switch to Sage, because I can probably get a Q faster as Sage. Arya, like Mariah Carey? Like Arya. Arya. Araya? I don't think I'm gonna be able to get a Q pop in time, and I have raid in 20 minutes. This music is familiar. I am my green. I went Sage. I'm already a green card. I need a full party. What about a blue card? We can try with a blue card as well and see if that helps at all. I can't invite you to a group. No, hold on, me. I have 1 million people online. Okay, there we go. Invite to party. Alright, let's try this again. Gilded Araya. It says 11 minutes. We can try. Oh shit, never mind. We got it. Woo! We actually might get this done before raid time. Let's go, let's go, let's go! You are main tanking, right, Matt? Ooh, look at it. Oh god, look at our faces. False Minucia. Asura. Yes!
I am Asura, and on battle I thrive. Have you the courage and strength to face me? Will you dodge, or will you bleed? The frail shall fall.
The frail shall fall.
You've not time to blink.
Avoid clones. Ah, I see.
Tremble before the might of the minutiae. Come forth, embodiment of carnage.
This looks
Revel
very
on
cool.
the bloody field of war. The spirit of battle awakens. Sharp is the lesson.
Out, away from image. No,
The weak shall perish.
oh, go south, away from image.
Hear the gleaming edge. Unmerciful light shine upon you.
God bless this Viper, he is getting shit on.
Behold the sixfold blade.
It's only at the very end we have to move. Oh shit, I didn't move. I missed that one.
Fury be my strength.
Okay, I have fire, so I need to go opposite.
I will scatter your bones.
I will scatter your bones. Damn.
Show me your steel. Spirit of battle awakens. Unmerciful light shine upon you.
Avoid, please. Sides of image after
Show
jump.
me your steel.
Oh ho ho, I see. How tricky of you, madame.
Sharp is the lesson.
Out and away from image after jump. Yes, I'm cheating.
Hear the gleaming edge.
Ouch.
Behold the six-fold blade. The face of battle is ever-changing.
Ah shit, I gave cardio to myself.
Joyful is your downfall.
I was trying to give it to the summoner to just slowly heal them up.
Scatter your bones.
Did the warrior take main
Will you
tank?
dodge or will you bleed? You've not time to blink.
You've not time to blink.
Show me your steel.
There we go. Yay! Does this have an EX version? I did more damage than the bard. The warrior stole your roll. As at one point I saw, I was like, is Matt main tanking? He's not taking any damage anymore. Good show, Suya. It would seem you thoroughly trounced that pesky primal. And even as we speak, mother and father should be informing the radiant host of that despicable Van Hundy's wrongdoings. He's escaping. The divine Asura defeated? Turn the wheel. We flee for now. Someone's pursuing. Who was flying the starship without my permission? That treasure is mine and mine alone. You called your vessel, Master Poo Poo? No, I did not. It's my friendship. Oh. Oh. Down she goes. Is this friend gonna be an exact copy? Looks like he is. Last bit of MSQ it is. Yay, do your MSQ, Matt. At last, the moment of sweet reunion is at hand. I'm so relieved to see you safe. Likewise, my friend. But why did you open fire on the airship? Didn't that man help you after your crash? He did, at first. He pulled me from the wreckage and saw to it that my vessel was repaired. Bleh. So in return, I replicated whatever trinket he desired and taught him the basics of starship technology. But that resolved to be a terrible error in judgment. When I was infected by one of the star's unique pathogens, he took advantage of my weakened state. He seized my ship, flew me out to the jungle, and left me there to die. Slowly, agonizingly, I was able to synthesize a cure for my affliction, and then I came back to reclaim my property. This experience has led me to conclude that the dominant sentient life forms here are dull-witted, cruel, and entirely unsuitable to peaceful cohabitation. Uh-oh. We must launch a full-scale invasion. It is the only way to guarantee our survival. Ah, damn it. No, they are not not at all like that. The ones have been nothing but kind to me. Oh yes, they're all smiles until they laser you in the back. We have to strike first before they show their true colors. Oh no. Oh. Oh no! The ship's reactor core has been breached. If it explodes, everyone in the vicinity will be atomized, and we're all in the vicinity! Uh-oh. Oh, Brandahild's thinking. He's thinking, how's he gonna save us? Oh, he could not come up with a solution, and my model died. Hold on. I'm back. Think, damn it, think! If I'm to stop the explosion, I need to traverse the considerable distance to the starship, but I conceive of no logical solution. What about an illogical solution? Put your weird little brains together. Aha! I like how Brandahild's exclamation mark is a box, while Hildebrand's is like flat. Inspector Brandahild, you must employ my father's mighty moves to propel me to the vessel. I too have calculated that Lord Godbert's signature techniques are our only means of achieving sufficient propulsion, yet there is a flaw in your proposal. I lack the strength to properly perform the throw, and I have no time to teach you the starship's controls. Inspector Hildebrand, it is you who must fling me! Skyward! Skyward, as only a Manderville can! I can't even tell what that emote is, so I'm just not questioning it for the moment. Did he miss? I looked away. I lost my grip. Oh no! It's a kazoo? Oh my gosh. Given my trajectory and velocity, the correct shift and posture should generate enough lift and processional motion to— yes, I can still make it! Is he gonna turn himself into a boomerang? He did! He turned himself into a boomerang! Oh, he ejected Master Poo-Poo's friend. Oh. And he hit something wrong. Tis too late. The reactor is going critical. There's only one way to save the day. Oh no, Brandy Hill's gonna sacrifice himself. Inspector Brandyhild! Our brief time together was more than any defective clone could ask for. Be well, my friends. Oh, oh my god. Brandyhild, no! Is this case closed for Inspector Brandyhild? Nay, my loyal assistant, as a chip off the old gentleman, our dear Brandyhild has surely survived to tell the tale. We shall see him again, mark my words. Oh, I hope so. I like Brandyhild. Are you Poo-Poo or Poo-Poo's friend? Can't tell the difference. You rescued me, even though I tried to incinerate you with high-intensity plasma blasts. Yeah, you did that. Even at the cost of one of your own. If only I can make amends and earn your forgiveness, but alas. Met Speen, what a liar. What? Wait, huh? There's naught to forgive, which is his blocky constitution. Inspector Brandyhild will be just fine, I assure you. As a friend of Master Poo-Poo, you're a friend of ours, and what are a few minor plasma burns among friends, eh? Our home planet. It was lost to the phenomenon you call the final days. We survived only because we were away exploring the cosmos at the time. Oh, I thought so. Our explorations, which had therefore served no purpose but curiosity, shifted to a search for safe haven. We visited countless stars, but all had succumbed to the same insidious ruin as our own. Growing desperate, we decided to settle on any suitable refuge we could find, whether it was populated or not. If the native beings were hospitable, we would live peacefully alongside them. If not, then we were prepared to claim a new home by force. Oh, they were planning invasion. Sort of. So it was that I arrived at your miraculous planet. Lulled by the apparent absence of metaphysical chaos, I blundered into a mundane war zone, where I was promptly shot out of the sky. The rest you already know. Having fallen behind during our search, I hurried here when my communications received no answer. That was when I met you, Inspector Hildebrand. Those touched by the despair of the final days are reduced to beasts. Given our savage willingness to invade your star, it would seem that, in a sense, we fell prey to that despair after all. Fortunately, my encounter with you generous people brought me to my senses, an outcome for which I am profoundly grateful. That said, there's nowhere else for us to go. Would it be too much to ask for us to live here on your star? Well, of course you must stay. And I suspect you'll be wishing to repair your damaged vessel. Oh. Is it taking a liking to Hildebrand? Oh! Mummy! Oh, Inspector, not again! Wait for me! I suspect it's gonna drop him off in Tiliolol somewhere. Oh ho ho, never a dull moment around our Hildebrand. At least we didn't worry if the ship crashes, not with an impervious Mandervillian on board. Ah, funny you should mention that. Upon reviewing the Manderville family tree, 'tis made clear that a lord without heirs of his own passed the name to an adopted child several generations ago. I thought so! So it's no longer Mandervillian blood. So they're all just freaks! Are you saying that you and your son are not direct descendants of Godbrand, the alien progenitor of the Manderville line? Then how do you explain your unnatural sturdiness? When it comes to building strength and perfecting gentlemanly technique, 'tis not one's lineage which matters, but rather the unbending conviction within one's heart. Though Godbrand's bloodline be broken, House Manderville shall live on through us. Huh. If the begoggled boy can't swallow that explanation, I've also heard talk of some unseen power driven by feelings and emotions. Could be that you and Hildy have tapped into that cosmic essence. Ah, they tapped into Dynamis potentially. Oh ho ho, if that's the case, then you must be positively swimming in it, my dear. Yeah. You best be sweating, Godbert. Ahem, every thing appears to be under control here. So let us return to the city, shall we? Oh boy. You know, if anybody else has access to Dynamis, it would be the Mandervilles. Once more do I find myself hurtling at superlative speeds towards an unknown destination. Another day, another thrilling case for Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Alright, I'll quickly turn in the quest, and then I gotta go. It is raid time. No raiding out this time to somebody. Thanks to an enlightening conversation with Master Poo-Poo on the way back, I believe I have the answers required to proceed with our weaponsmithing project. You needn't neglect your other commitments, of course, but I would welcome your continued cooperation. And with that, I bid you good day. Thank ye all for looking out for our beloved son. I'm sure him and the blocky lad will be back for more cases before you know it. Maybe they both got blasted off to Tyrol. You've gone above and beyond for us, Suya, so I'd like to thank you I'd like you to have the one replicated starship we have. It doesn't have the duplication facility or other technology on board, but it will carry you through the skies. Use this key to call it whenever you wish. Haha. Don't even, Matt. Don't start. As for the two of us, we've decided to get to know our new home better by embarking on a journey of exploration. And so this is where we must say our farewells. Thank you for everything. We are fortunate indeed to have met you. Goodbye, Poo-Poo. Goodbye, Poo-Poo's friend, who I'm going to nickname Pee-Pee. It seems Poo-Poo wasn't planning an invasion after all. He even tried to stop his friend from launching an attack. I'm calling an end to this investigation, Suya. Your unfailing support during this entire ordeal has been most appreciated. Thanks to you, I was able to observe the inner workings of Charlayan, and even travel to the surface of the moon in search of the truth. And when my own conspiracies threatened to blind me, you were there to open my eyes to the true shape of things. But this world yet harbors its shares of the strange and the inexplicable, not the least of which is the source of Hildebrand's impossible physiology. If not an alien, then, mayhaps he's the product of a hyper-advanced civilization from the distant past, the descendant of some gruesome biological experiment. Someone needs to plumb the depths of these unexplained phenomena, and I am the very man for the job. If you ever come to figure out what it is, let me know, buddy. 'Cause I want to know too. Alrighty, but that is it for the Manderville stream. I believe I have done all the Manderville quests for Endwalker. And so next will be Dawn Trails, but I won't be doing that on stream anytime soon because it is very spoiler heavy. And I don't even think it's technically done. I will not be raiding out tonight because I have to go immediately to raid. So once this finishes, I will be ending. So I just want to go ahead and preemptively say thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight as I enjoyed some Manderville madness. It was very fun and very cute and very funny. I got my little poo-poo minion and I got the UFO mount, which I'm very happy about. I've been wanting that for a while. Oh, there's the Lofferts. There they go. Good stuff. I like how my character's running. Beautiful. Hildebrand will return? Question mark? Of course, they always return. He always comes back. Oh, the stalker? Oh, is the stalker learning how to fight to protect Nashu? Little Lalafell zoomies. He's on a training arc. Oh, it's coming right for him. Huh? Is that Inspector Brandehild coming back to us? I think it's Inspector Brandehild. The stick. I know those blocky legs anywhere. What is this ominous-ass music? Welcome back, Inspector Brandehild. It's good to have you. Alright, that was awesome. Alright, that is it. I have to go immediately. Once again, thank you all for being here. Hope to see you all next week. Yada yada. No raid. We're not raiding out to anybody. I hope you'll have a good morning, good evening, good night, whatever time it is for you. And most importantly, goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Goodbye.